Okay, cool. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's event of Teens Discuss community event. I know some people won't be able to make it today. That's why I'm recording and it will be published for them to see. And it's so nice to see everybody here. So I'm going to start by introducing myself. I'm Patience. I'm from Nigeria and I'm one of the team members. And it's so nice to have you all here. I'm passionate about quality education, mental health, and many things actually, and it's so nice to see you all here. I'm going to give the chance to other team members to introduce themselves. I'm going to be calling you guys. So for example, I'm going to start with Adia. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Hadia, I'm 17 and I'm from Egypt. I'm passionate about mental health, education, and well, many other things, but I can't remember anything right now, so yeah. It's nice to meet you.
I can't seem to hear Adia. Is it only me?
Can you hear me now?
It wasn't lagging for me. Probably it's your network.
I can hear her too.
Okay, Hadia, please can you speak again? I can't seem to hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm Hadia, I'm 17 years old. I'm from Egypt, high school student. I'm passionate about mental health, education, climate change, animals' rights, and many other things. But yeah, I can't seem to remember anything right now. So yeah.
Totally understand. So you can pick on another person to introduce themselves.
How about Carol?
I'm 18 years old and I'm passionate about climate action and education, of course. And yeah, nice to meet you all. Okay. I don't know who to ask next. Blessing, I think.
Hi, my name is Blessing. I'm from Nigeria and I'm passionate about writing, educational equity, and girls' rights. Thank you. And I choose Darling.
Hi, my name is Darlene, and I'm passionate about like to stop drug abuse. I just find it very irritating, and I want to stop it because it's to suffer from this, and I just want to use my story to solve major world issues. I choose Hadia.
I think Adia already went. So let me just choose on behalf of her. I choose Melissa.
Hi, my name is Melissa and I am 19 years old and I'm from South Africa and I'm passionate about as well climate change and global hunger and different factors that affect teens.
Thank you so much. Can you please choose someone else? Oh.
Sorry about that. I choose, is it Aman? Call? Sorry, yes. He also just like pronouncing. Sorry about that if I mispronounce.
It's fun. No, it's fine, fine. No, like that's the correct pronunciation. Like I was actually multitasking, so regardless. Yeah, so my name is Arman. You can also call me Carl. I use he, they pronouns, and I'm from India, from a city called Nagpur. I forgot to rename myself as ambassador, but nevertheless, I am passionate about a lot of things, just as patients said for herself, and some of them do include like climate action and psychology to some extent. Yeah, I would like to pass it off to Carol. Carol, did you you did? How about Sarah? Sarah?
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from Mexico and I'm part of the marketing team in Things Discuss. I like, I'm really passionate about mental, about social issues like poverty and using storytelling to kind of help in the social issues. And I'll pass it on to Querelos. Querelos.
Hello guys, I'm Carlos, 16 years old from Egypt. I'm a team member. I'm interested in cosmology and physics. I have a passion in many things. I think I love playing sports like football, tennis table, like that. And nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. I think we have two more people. And Emery, if you'd like to go next.
Yes, hello. I'm sorry. This is the last event I joined. So sorry. I'm not feeling well today, but I just still wanted to be a part of this event. So, hi, I am Emery Suarez from the Philippines. I'm also 17, and I'm really passionate about climate change and helping children. So, hello, guys.
Hello, nice to meet you, Emery. And so Tolu said we shouldn't call him now. He's kind of setting things up. So maybe he's trying to move to a place with a better internet connection. But we're going to start now. I hope you guys can hear me properly.
Yep.
Okay, thank you so much. So definitely we've introduced everyone plus the ambassadors and the team members and the community. So I'm going to go straight to the introduction of things discussed, especially to those who don't know yet. So I'm going to start with a slideshow. So once you see it, guys, just tell me. So if you can see it, please notify me.
You can see.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Great, thank you so much. So for everyone watching and for those here right now, I'm going to be explaining things discussed as a whole, the best explanation possible. So as you can see in the slides, things discussed, I put this tagline where your opinion matters, because we're a community that wants to hear about you, what you think about a certain topic, what you think about a certain notion, a certain sentence, a certain belief, because we believe that every teenager has the right to any opinion of theirs. So which is why our tagline is where your opinion matters. So let's move on. So what is the problem we're trying to solve? So number one, lack of effective communication skills between teenagers, amongst teenagers. So as you can see, I'm a teenager, and most times, even before founding Teens Discuss, I found it hard to really communicate. I would be really, really shy whenever they're having programs, and I'm sorry. Whenever there's any programs I'm attending, I will be so shy to express myself. Oh, please, let me just ask. Okay, so sorry about that. So whenever we are having any programs, I'll be so shy to express myself because I feel like, what if I'm not heard? What if they don't understand what I'm saying? And it's really, really hard for me. And number two, little to no awareness about global issues. As you can see, there are lots of problems that are happening in the world right now. We have climate change, we have inequality, we have mental health issues, and some people are not aware about this. And for example, the SDGs, I would be very lying to say that most people know about SDGs in my country, because not a lot of people know about it. Some people don't know what the SDGs are, and it's really crazy. And the third one is not enough conversation, partnerships, and collaborations for the SDGs. So one thing that is discussed is trying to solve is that we're trying to like bring together young people to work for this, to provide a solution for these problems. So what is our mission? So our mission is to provide a support system, connections, and networking that gives every teenager a seamless transition to adulthood with great healthy physical, social, mental, and emotional management by working with teenagers and organizations to facilitate programs, events, and coaching sessions that give access to living, learning, and growing. So in Teens Discuss, we are working with young people like you and I, 8, 13 to 19, help them with conversations, help them with coaching, connect them with opportunities so they will be able to grow, and these problems that we're trying to solve is actually being solved. So what is our target audience? So basically the people we cater for are teenagers between the ages of 13 to 19. And in some cases, we often deal with young founders between the ages of 12 to 20. So now what do we offer exactly? Number one, Zoom discussions. I know a lot of you have participated in our Zoom discussions. We pick a topic, we talk about the topic, be it mental health, period discrimination. We've engaged in a lot of discussions in the past to allow teenagers to be able to express themselves while, looking at each other in the eye. We're able to turn on our camera and we're able to like discuss issues together. And also podcast sessions. A lot of you have joined our podcast sessions before, where we have an interactive session with guest speakers, especially young founders, where they talk about their initiative and how they're using it to help others to bring about more, exposure to their solution. And also community of change makers. So through Teens Discuss, the WhatsApp community that we are trying to bring together amazing people, amazing teenagers like you, so they were able to discuss world issues, connect with each other, and collaborate and do all sorts of stuff. So what are the benefits of engaging with us? So this is something that we really need to like let you guys know, so you know that, okay, why am I even here in the first place? So number one, you get to connect with change makers from around the world. As you can see in the global community group on WhatsApp, although we just started on WhatsApp, we're going to be connecting with each other. We'll be having exchange programs, to connect with people from around the world. We already have people from France, from Philippines, from all around the world. And what is the advantage too? You get the opportunity to voice out your opinion about a certain issue. A lot of people are passionate about certain issues, even issues that are not really trendy, and we're trying to bring that out so you get to advocate for certain problems that you're interested in. And advantage three, you get the platform to talk about your big idea or initiative. Our community is giving you the opportunity, okay, I'm thinking of this, will it work? Will it work? What do you guys think? And we're trying to help you to develop that initiative, and you can use our podcast platform to talk about what you're really currently doing. And advantage four, you get awareness about global issues. We've talked about this in the past. Some people, they don't really know what's really going on about period poverty and discrimination. And just last week, we collaborated with Flo, where we're able to talk about this issue, know about discrimination and period poverty. And a lot of people were able to like be more educated on this stuff. Now, next, market research. So why teenagers? Why teenagers exactly? So most physical and mental functions such as speed, strength, reaction time, and memory are more fully developed during the teenage years. So one thing that we need to know is that we as teenagers, we are in this like active era where we are ready to advocate, to fight towards a certain change. You can see most of these advocates, they're mostly young people from ages 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So also, perhaps, okay, I'm going to be more personal. Perhaps more than anything else, teenagers have a remarkable built-in resiliency. We have an exceptional ability to overcome crisis and find something positive in negative events. As you can see, teenagers are the most people that are really active in TikTok. We're active on Instagram, on this social media, because we have this exceptional ability to find something positive in any negative event, which is why we chose teenagers. And also, many Western adolescents prefer to spend their time with friends in settings with minimal adult supervision. The thing is that the reason we are actually limited to only teenagers is because we find it like more comfortable to talk with other teenagers. You know, you're a teenager like me, we're able to relate with each other, but it would be really weird to be in a teenage settings, but we're having 28, 29 years old. It's going to be really awkward. So we're really, really limited to only teenagers. And also, teenagers make up 16% of the world population. So we are actually really, really the set of people that the world need to listen to. Now, why discussion? This is something that people ask. Discussion, what does discussion even bring about? So effective communication brings about effective ideas. Do you know that if you communicate with a group of people about a certain problem, you are able to bring about certain solutions. You don't even know how it comes about. I was a part of the RISE community. I know some people are from RISE here. When we discuss, sometimes we bring about beautiful solutions to a problem, and through discussions, you are able to find out solutions. And according to Chris Anderson, the creator of TED Talk, I know a lot of you know about TED Talk, it says, every meaningful element of human progress has happened only because humans have shared ideas with each other and then collaborated to turn those ideas into reality. So through our discussions, you find people that, okay, can we just work on this after this discussion? And then you collaborate to find the solution to that problem. Also, according to a survey that we sent to a lot of teenage communities, more than 50% of teenagers agree to having a discussion-based community for teenagers. So the birth of our organization, when exactly did we start? I'm happy that Peace is here because Peace is my co-founder and she was there when we started this off. It was in early 2021, we developed the idea. We're like, should we start this thing? We wanted to start as a podcast. So it's just like, we're not really sure. But late 2021, that's October 16 to be precise, we fully started our organization. We launched our premier Zoom and podcast session. The first Zoom session was homework should be banned or not. You can check it out on YouTube. And then 2022, we started our ambassadorship program and hosted lots more events and also collaborations. So now you can see our team. Some people already joined, but I wasn't able to put them inside this template, but we also have more team members. You can see them in the Zoom already, Peace, Jamil, Abir, everyone. And then we have our partners. We have long-term partners and we have short-term partners. We have the Spotlight Club, we have the Rainbow Zine, and we have the Youth Trend Organization. You can go check them out. I'm going to be explaining more about them in the WhatsApp group. Thank you guys very much. I hope I was able to explain to the best of my ability and you can see why we really created Teens Discuss. Thank you so much, guys. And so, because we do not want to waste much of our time, we have an amazing person here. He's my mentor, he's my friend. I've learned a lot from him. He allowed me to be able to develop myself better. And he's going to be using 7 minutes to talk about something so important. He's a teenager like us, and it's going to inspire us. So I'm going to give the stage now to Fanibuyan. Please go ahead and.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Ayasayo, hola, bonjour, namaste. Am I audible enough?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, Tazia. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to actually come around to be able to share a lot of things with this amazing thing to make from Nigeria, across the world. It's really an amazing thing down there. Am I audible enough this? Hello?
Yes.
Am I audible enough?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So briefly, based on what Tazia said, he gave me 7 minutes to actually share some things with us.
I think he's having a bit of a network problem.
We'll be talking about peer pressure. Now, up and brief, person's belief and behavior. Now, the first time Tazia told me about things discussed, I was I'm so sorry, please. I have some technical issues here, okay? Can you
No,
hear
no,
me
no,
now?
it's fine. Like, yeah, you should try turning your video off if that saves your network connection. Just go to an audio.
I think he's having internet troubles.
Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
idea. Thank you. Okay, yeah, more likely to influence the person's belief and behavior. Can you hear that? Am I audible?
Yes, but you're breaking
Yeah,
up,
now you're
so
audible.
you can just turn off your camera so we can,
Yeah, my camera is. Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry about this. I'm so sorry, okay? So peer pressure can be a driving force in influencing decisions and habits, especially those related to alcohol and drugs. Now, as substance abuse issues continue to soar nationwide in Africa, in North America, South America, America, Antarctica, and all over the world, psychologists and drug treatment specialists continue to explore preventive care options. It means tackling the problem of peer pressure, a topic that although as we have towards Team Discuss community, is actually to bring us a reality whereby we see ourselves as the best person ever in our sphere of influence. See, let me tell you something. At this point in time, the stage of things is actually a stage whereby you build yourself for the future. You have limited time research staff in Seoul, South Korea with GIC, and we're working towards climatic strike in year 2030. I'm so sure we all know about SDGs. Right? I need feedback. Do we all know about SDGs?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I asked a question. I said, do we all know about the SDGs?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now, okay. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry about the technical issues, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, okay? Now, this is what I'm about to drive out from that. I'm a research staff for Greener China in Seoul, South Korea. And uh, what we're presently working on is about the climatic strike in year 2030. And it's actually a community of teenagers. We don't have anybody over 20 among us. The least among us is actually like 14, 15. And what we are working towards is trying to minimize the effects of the climatic changes that will happen in the year 2030. Now, in that community, we build a strong relationship with ourselves to the extent that we have a lot of research work going on the ground. We have a lot of now in that kind of place. Do you know that there are times now we all know this that we are from different tribes, from different race, from different religion, from different countries with different beliefs, right? Do you all agree to that? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
You all agree to what
Yeah.
I said, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
now,
we do.
Yes.
so I guess I'm making some senses here, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Sure.
so thank you for that. Thank you for that, Tazia. With no time wasted, let me go to the different types of peer pressure we have in the society. Okay, so suffix is to say that all peer pressure is bad. We all know that we have bullies in high schools and colleges. We have crazy students, crazy things that derive so much joy in getting people off their knees. So, in order to interact with the world, we have to develop social cues and skills that allows us to easily adapt to our environment at home, work, school, and in public. It's quite literally human nature. Peer pressure can be beneficial, help or advise or provide a prompt to consider new experiences. However, there are different types of peer pressure, and not all pressure, kind of peer pressure we have in society with today. Number one, we have the spoken peer pressure. Spoken peer pressure, this involves a person directly asking, suggesting, persuading, or otherwise directing a person to behave in a certain way or take action in a specific manner. Person receiving such spoken peer pressure is dealing with it one on one. They have a higher chance of making choices based on personal observations, experiences, and intuition. However, suppose a recipient is instructed to do something in a larger group. In that case, the pressure to conform to a group's opinion is immense, even when those views directly oppose personal beliefs and values. Do you all get what spoken peer pressure means now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now, okay, thank you for that. Thanks for the response. Let me go to the second type of peer pressure we have in the society. It's the unspoken peer pressure. In a group setting, decisions that are made together can influence the actions of others. We all know that, right? We all know that if Tazia is to ask the community to make certain decisions and it's not forthcoming, she might be unable to carry out more tasks because she loves working hand in hand with everyone. That's what I know about her. She's very good with communicating and comes up Tazia. If chooses to break coffee, that individual may feel pressured to follow along simply to see him. As previously mentioned, many teens lack the mental maturity to consider long-term consequences more quickly. Now, the third type of peer pressure we have is the direct peer pressure. Among the different types of peer pressure in the community, direct influences may be among the most powerful. Direct peer pressure can either be spoken or unspoken, and it can include forcing a person to choose a path based on what is directly presented to them. One example is being handed a beer, an alcohol drink at a party, even if it wasn't requested. The implication is that drinking an alcohol is not an option, but rather a requirement. Furthermore, making on the spot decision can be a source of extreme pressure and stress. Under these circumstances, many disregard their own views to fit in to avoid being ruled. Now, the fourth type of peer pressure we have is the indirect peer pressure. I guess I'm taking much time. Sorry. Indirect peer pressure can be difficult to spot, like a tremendous amount of influence on an impressionable individual. A person's personal behavior, thoughts, or situation may be drastically impacted by the popular opinion of a larger group, more highly regarded as a community. For example, a popular clique that bullies others, so we all know we have them in high schools, in junior high schools, and colleges and universities. Some may conclude that bullying is okay if used in such a way to fit in with the larger crowd. Similarly, a person may consider risky behavior when in pursuit of gaining acceptance. To the last type of peer pressure now is the negative or positive peer pressure. Am I audible, please? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Tazia. Um, let me skip that. Let me go to the response we can give to different types of peer pressure. The first thing is be honest about how you feel. Now, through that, let me come through this way. I'm a fellow of the Mental Health Fellowship, and what we try to fight a mental health fellowship is helping. Is like creating an awareness to the teens, to the young adults about emotional intelligence and transformational leadership related to cognitive intelligence. See, no one has the right no one has the right to make you feel bad. You have the right to make decisions yourself. Learn how to use your mind yourself. You shouldn't give anybody just anyhow the access to your mind. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Now, the second response to different types of peer pressure is practice saying no. Learn how to say no politely. It's not every option you have to solve. It's not every decision you have to make by saying yes. It's not everything that has been brought to your table that you have to accept. There are things you have to tone down. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Now, the third response you can give is learn how to ask for help. You asking for help most times does not mean you're weak, does not mean you're indisposable, does not mean you can't do it. The first the first solution is the school should address peer pressure as a particular topic itself because we all need it. Our parents should we should increase the level of tolerance in the society. We should change our value system. Parents should observe changes in their kids' behavior. Parents should work out for changes in ideology and we should get to know ourselves. So I'm so sorry for this, but I'm done now. So thank you for the time, Tazia. Thank you for the time, everyone. So I wish we could meet some other time.
Thank you so very much, Tolu. I'm so happy that you're able to even make it. And I understand that the internet connection can be so like crazy. And I hope we learned something. It was talking about peer pressure and the different stages and some lessons to be learned regarding peer pressure. And thank you so much, Tolu, for explaining that to us. And I'm sure we are going to work together to create slides so you can be able to explain better in another meeting. It can be totally dedicated to it. And next time, thank you so much, Tolu. Really enjoyed this. So I hope everyone is able to hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay,
Sure.
great. So now we are in the front session of the meeting. This is where we get to practice what we're going to be doing in the next few weeks in Teens Discuss. So I'm going to be putting you guys in breakout rooms. And in these breakout rooms, you have people that you discuss with, and you're going to be discussing based on the SDGs. So you're going to meet with your team and you pick the SDG you feel you're able to discuss on. So you can either discuss the problem, you can discuss the problem statement, solutions you can come up with, and what you think of the problem at large and solutions you can come up with, and just create a small discussion pitch, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to let you have your way, and it's going to be randomly. So once you see the breakout stuff, you're going to accept. Okay, someone is entering. Okay, I'm just going to allow Melissa to join in.
A few moments later.
Okay, I believe we are all here now, and it's so nice to see everybody back. I hope you enjoyed the breakout sessions, and now we want to hear from you. What happened in your breakout session? What SDG did you talk about? What did you learn from each other? And what is your proposed solution? So I'm going to be giving one representative of each breakout room. So please nominate yourself to talk about how your breakout room went. Okay, Peace, you have been nominated.
Okay, so we talked about SDG education, and then we kind of like rated our education system in each country. And then after that, we shared some of the challenges, especially the challenges. And I think we saw more of the negatives than the positives. And then we talked about what we can do to like make the system better. Carol like mentioned that we should have like an upgrade of the curriculum to like involve things that are happening around us. And also we also added that monitoring of students is also key, and also like making sure that we don't encourage skipping of classes, to make sure that each child goes through, can able to like defend what they've learned and able to like read and write, which is one of the basic skills in life. So yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing. I really love, if I was part of the breakout rooms, I would have chosen XDG4 as well, because SDG4 is one of the SDGs I'm very passionate about, and I love the solution that you propose because it's really important. We've been learning the same thing over and over and over again. Now it's time to learn something outside of the box, think outside of the box. And Carol, if you guys know, Carol started an initiative called Scovers that is bent on teaching this kind of skills to young people. And so that's one thing that Carol is doing currently. So you guys can support her as well. So thank you so much. I really loved your breakout rooms, and I wish I could be there to talk about quality education. Okay, Adia has been nominated to talk about what happened. Oh, it's okay. In our breakout rooms. So Adia, the floor is yours.
Okay, so we kind of spent some time picking a topic. It was like the hardest part, to be honest. Okay, we chose education, and we mainly talked about the changes that are happening in our education system at the moment, how we're dealing with them, and how some of us are having online classes and some are having offline classes, and the whole new system applying with exams and tablets and all this stuff. We didn't really come up with a solution because we kind of wasted a lot of time picking. But yeah, I guess it was good, and everyone was sharing their experiences. So
Wow, it sounds so fun. It can be very hard to pick, and I intentionally made it a choice to kind of like pick, because I know there will be like, oh, what should we take? What should we take? And it's kind of part of the fun. And so thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed and you connected with them. Those that you were in breakout rooms with, make sure you reach out to them after to like discuss further about what you discuss. So we had one more breakout rooms. Anyone else from there wants to like explain what their breakout rooms was about? Where was Darling? Was Darling in Adia's team? Emery, Sarah?
I was in Deng and Sarah's breakout.
Would you want to tell us how it went?
Yes, we talked about our hobbies. We talked about our passion, and then Deng mentioned about his passion of going into politics and how he wants to be a president or an ambassador. And then Sarah talked about how she's in digital marketing and how she's also a writer. I talked about how I'm a writer and want to change the world using my stories. And then we talked about our hobbies, and that was it.
Okay, so you guys didn't choose any SDGs?
Sorry, come again.
Did you choose any SDG?
No. What do you mean by that?
Oh, the sustainable development goals. Actually, the breakout rooms was to like pick one of the SDGs, then discuss about it. But it's totally okay if you guys didn't discuss it. It's still part of connecting. And next time we're going to be exploring more on these SDGs. So guys, it's really amazing to see what you guys were able to bring out of your breakout rooms. I really love the discussions, how you guys chose different SDGs, and yeah. We are reaching the end of the session, but okay, someone just entered. But I would like to now talk more about what is going to happen after this event. So before this event, we usually had this discussion on any topic out of the blue that we could think of based on our collaborations and partnerships. But after this event, it's going to be much more fun. So after this event, we're going to be having a fixed schedule. So it could be Monday and Fridays, Tuesdays and Sundays that we're going to be having discussions, and it's going to be based on the SDGs. So maybe for this month, we're going to be solely focused on SDG 1, and the next month is going to be solely focused on SDG 2. This is to bring about more awareness about these SDGs because it's really important. And through this event, we want to rate advocates. We want you guys to advocate for it. Most of you, I know you guys, most of you that watched our discussion on period discrimination and poverty, after the event, we created a video campaign to fight against this problem. So that's what we are going to be starting. After each discussion, you guys are going to be doing something to fight the problem you just talked about. We're trying to bring out the spirit of advocacy and that teenagers can actually do anything. I would like to say something very funny. Before even starting to discuss, even thinking about it, I had a discussion with one person. I was like, I was talking about my passions and what I liked, and it was like, oh, go and sit down, you're still a teenager. I was like, what? Are you saying as a teenager, I can't make a change, or that my words are not really mighty, they're not powerful enough to create change? And it kind of like what fueled me to be like, okay, I'm a teenager and I'm going to do something great. And that's something that I would like to instill on everyone, that even though you're a teenager, you still have some of you still have exams on the way, you can still make change. So after this event, we're going to be working with the team, with the ambassadors. We're going to be creating fixed schedules. So you know in advance, the community members know in advance, okay, there's a discussion happening on Tuesday, which is about climate change. I'm going to join in. We're going to like do everything and just have fun and discuss. It's okay, Absalam. And so that's basically what's going to be happening next. And also, we're going to be bringing in experts. So for example, next month, we're going to be focusing on SDG 1. We're going to be bringing in experts that have, for example, I don't know if you guys know these people, but we're going to bring in these change makers that have been involved in these problems. They can have a session with you guys. You can ask them questions about how they were able to develop their own initiatives. They will talk to you guys. They will explain how you can advocate for what you're passionate about. They will teach you about the SDG in question, and you're able to connect with change makers. And also we are going to be having opportunities So if you haven't subscribed to this newsletter, you haven't filled the community membership form, please do fill it, because after this event, you are going to be putting together opportunities for teenagers that can help you. So you're going to be every Friday, you're going to be having access to different opportunities, and it's going to be really fun. So basically that's going to be it, and more info will be explained to you guys later on. But before we conclude and everything, does anybody have any question at all? Please just raise up your hand and you can just go ahead. Any question? Okay, if there is no question, don't worry. If you have any questions later on, you can reach out to me in the community group, and also in the community chat. Please, if you have anything you want to talk about, just put it out there. In case you are wondering, okay, what do you guys think about this climate change issue? Just put it out there. We want to bring out your opinions, your belief, everything that you wish to say about the problem. Don't make it all about, oh, I'm going to wait till patients put this out there. Just put anything you want to do out there, but make sure you respect everyone's beliefs, opinions, and anything they believe in, actually. And yeah, that's it. And I want to give the chance, I don't know if Peace already left. Oh, she left already. I wanted her to say a few words before we actually end, but it's okay. And Carol, I want to give you the stage to briefly talk about Scrubbers again for those who don't know, so they can join in the opportunity.
Wait. Can you repeat?
Oh, I was talking about Carol.
Oh, Carol.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't
It's
Carol.
okay. I know Carol. So I don't know, Carol, if you can talk about Scrubbers for just a minute for those who don't know about it. Oh, I'm not sure if she's. Oh, maybe she couldn't hear me, but I'm sure we'll be putting it out there in the newsletters. So yeah, guys, we've officially reached the end of today's event. It was so amazing to see you guys' faces. And so before we end, because we have just a few minutes left, if you guys can please turn on your camera for just a moment so we can take screenshots or snap. So guys, if you can turn on your camera, I'll wait for everyone. Okay. Oh, nice to see you guys. You guys are so pretty. Oh my God. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, just one more. That's amazing. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are so pretty. Okay, guys. So watch out for more discussions, and lovely to see you all. And we've officially reached the end. Thank you, guys, and see you guys later. Bye.
So much.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Bye.